ASMR Coffin Radio.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Coffin Radio. I'm Heartthrob Rob. Joining me is Zach Attack, and today we are talking about Dr. Dre's daughter, LaTanya Young. And does Dr. Dre owe her some money? LaTanya Young is complaining and been telling people that her father has cut her off. And that he's not willing to pay for anything that she's got going on right now. This woman is 38 years old.
Yeah. I'm sorry. So from January 2020, he stopped giving her rent and an allowance. She's 38, not 8.
Right?
Or 18 in college, sorry, and so he'd been giving her she won't say how much money he was giving her, how much rent, and did she have a job? Because it seemed like as soon as he stopped paying, everything fell apart for her. So don't have a lot of sympathy. And then that she was the one who caused the problem by talking to the media about him, which is the thing he said not to do. One thing. You just do one thing.
Do me one solid.
Yeah. I just don't think he owes it. It sure be nice and everything, but if he'd been paying for 20 years and she never did anything with it, there's a point you gotta stop.
You're just too old for me to be taking care of every single thing that you have going on. You have 4 kids. You need to get to work. You need to hustle. She's saying that she works as an Uber and Uber Eats driver, DoorDash or whatever, but she's not making enough. She came to California to get a job, Los Angeles. Lady, that's not the place to be out here getting paid. You need to go somewhere else. You got 4 kids. You need to be worrying about them, and putting all that up. She rented out a car so that she could do this delivery service, driving DoorDashes and all this. And she's renting a SUV for $2,300 for a month or something like that, You need to go get something in their car in a name so that way you only got to pay $300, $400 for a car payment. And then you can start worrying about this and that. But this big old SUV, and it doesn't make any sense to me.
No, it feels like, and then moving to LA, second or third most expensive city in the country. It's either San Francisco or New York or LA. They're the most expensive. You could have went to Kansas or, North Dakota, and everything would have been far cheaper, but you didn't. And feel like because there's more press here.
Yeah.
That it's easier to try to get your story out. And then some people are trying to talk about this, black generational wealth, and that, just from the center, it's he doesn't owe anyone this money but him. If you make $100 million, you don't have to give any to your kids. You could give it all away, and while people might be upset with that, that's okay. It's yours. No one's owed it.
No.
And it's really weird to think, he's supposed to give this to people, and he's still working.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't that long ago he came up with the Beats by Dre. The dude has almost $1 billion, and he's still hustling.
Mm-hmm.
What happened with her? Your dad was Dre. You could have got any job almost in the entertainment industry. And if you couldn't sing, fine. Tons of other jobs you could have done.
Yep.
And it seems like he was helping you.
And people are saying, he needs to help her out. He needs to get her on her feet and, this and that. I've been helping you on your feet for 37 years, And I finally cut you off. Get back on her feet, So I'm sure that get me on my feet line has probably happened before. I'm sure the year before that he was probably telling her, you need to get your shit straight. I can't be paying for this shit anymore, or whatever it might be. And then it's, just one more year and then help me out. Or just get me on my feet.
First kid or second kid.
You've got 4 kids. You should have had a game plan right here, baby. You can't be messing around like that no more.
And it's very peculiar how she won't say how she ended up in this. It was a year ago when that money stopped. Did she have a job? Was she with somebody? What happened? Where are the baby daddies? A lot of questions that she's not answering and just going, give me money.
Yep. Where's your mom in this situation? Can she be helping your baby daddy, your baby daddies? Who knows? Whatever it might be. Why is it fall on just the father? Of course, I'm saying he should, maybe he should have helped. But it'd be nice. And obviously, he literally did for 37 years. But maybe your mom should help up a little bit. Maybe your baby daddy or baby daddies should help a little bit, The father of your children, you're having to take them. Why can't they go with dad for a little bit while you get your shit straight, I feel like there's other options. I don't know if maybe he's passed away. I don't know what it might be. I just feel like to just say, my dad is the only one who could possibly save me, besides all the people around you. I just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, why can't you get welfare or anything like that? There's other options than just this. And yet, the mom just wanted to think $300,000 a month. She's got $3.5 million a year coming to her. She could give $5,000 a month to her daughter.
Different lady. It's a different lady. So but again, I'm sure her mom slept with Dre at one point. I'm sure he got some maybe money. I don't know. Somewhere, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, you'd think
alimony, child support payments. I don't know. For 18 years, you at least were getting some cash.
Yeah,
right?
hey, I can watch the kids for a little.
Yeah, whatever it might be. I just feel like to say my dad's the only one who can help me. There's no one else. Dr. Dre, give me money. You know,
and I'm sure even if he did something where it's like, I will give you money under specific conditions if it goes to the kids, she probably wouldn't accept it. Because I got a feeling she wants money.
Yeah.
She probably had a lifestyle she was accustomed to and wants it back.
Yeah.
Where she didn't have to do anything at all. I mean, does she have a lot of jewelry? Like stuff? Does she have a lot of stuff that she probably doesn't want to sell? Because why didn't she get welfare and stuff like that? Maybe she has certain assets she doesn't want to give up. Yeah, it just doesn't look good. And
welfare, WIC, whatever you might want to call it. They're just not going to let you fucking die in California like that, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like there are programs you can get involved with. I just feel like to just put your whole life on one other person besides yourself is wrong on anyone's situation. This lady needs to go, I need to take responsibility for me.
Especially after the other person was the crutch for the entire life.
Yeah.
Like,
if she had said, Dr. Dre hasn't given me $1 this whole time, blah, 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 he won't see his grandkids, I would be like, all right, man, well, that's fucked up. You know what I mean? But lady, I took care of you for 37 fucking years. You're 38 now.
And you did the one thing, and I wouldn't be surprised if I looked it up about the media thing, that she probably got paid for it.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
And that's where even more of
5 G's, 2 G's.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I don't have a lot of sympathy. Where I've seen too many of these things of, well, why don't people just give away all their money, and it's whether it's to random people or their kid. Like, I'm sorry. Like, hey, it'd be nice. Who wouldn't want $1 million for free?
No.
But that's not how it works. Like,
it's not how it works at all.
I mean, Dre earned it. The Chronic.
Yeah, the Chronic, baby. He made it. So, let us know what you guys think, man. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're right. That's the fuck how I feel about it. 37 years is enough time for me. But let me know what you guys think. We'll talk about it in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe. And if you like what you're watching, then hop in the coffin. Follow us on social media at Coffin Radio. Coffin is spelled with a K. And that's all for today.
ASMR Coffin Radio.